This is a Russian mathematician who declined 1 million US dollar. This genius solved one of the world's most difficult and more than 100-year open mathematical problem. Perelman simply explains, I have everything I want. Mathematician who declined a 1 million prize. Beside the prize, he was one of the 4 mathematicians awarded with the Field Medal, but he refused the medal too. Now, who is Grigory Perelman? On June 13, 1966, in Leningrad, Soviet Union, now called St. Petersburg, Russia, Perelman was born to an electrical engineer father and a mathematician mother who had to stop pursuing her graduate study after the birth of her kids. It is believed that his love for mathematics was infused and introduced by his mother. Perelman's first come to light when got selected into the Soviet Union team for participating in International Mathematical Olympiad as a high school student. Needlessly to say, he nailed the competition with perfect score in International Mathematical Olympiad of 1982. Well, this is not a biography, so I am not going to fast forward to his contribution to the field of physics and mathematics. In 1994, he made his first entry to the professional mathematical world by providing the sole curvature in Riemannian geometry, which has been open problem for previous 20 years. The proof of the Poincare curvature, a problem that was developed by French theoretical physicist Henri Poincare and was open for over 100 years, is considered to his best contribution in the field of mathematics. Poincare curvature is only one of the 7 Millennium Prize problems that has been solved so far. The award for the solution to any of the 7 Millennium Prize problem is a US $1 million, and the seventh problem was stated by the Acclaimed Mathematics Institute in 2000. If we look into the achievement of his, then in 1990s he made a prominent contribution to the subject of Alexandrov space. In 1991 he got the Young Mathematician Prize by Mathematical Society. In 1993 at University of California he received the Miller Research Fellowship for 2 years. In 1994 he proved the sole curvature of Chizar and Gromov. In 1982, he won the gold medal at International Mathematical Olympiad. In 1996, he made a great contribution to the geometrical topology and Riemannian geometry. In 2002, he published his paper to the archive, and in 1990, by publishing his papers to the archive, he shocked the entire scientific world. By 2006, several teams of mathematicians verified that Perelman's proof was correct, and in August 2006, at the age of 39, Perelman won the Covet Field Medal. A Field Medal is the award that is regarded as equal to the Nobel Prize in the field of mathematics. In 2010, the Millennium Prize Committee announced that Perelman has met his criteria to receive the first Clay Millennium Prize for his resolution of Poincare curvature. Perelman shockingly declined the award, stating, I am not interested in money or fame. I do not want to be displayed like an animal in a zoo. Perelman rejected the prestigious award and the prize money of 1 million US dollar by saying that his contribution was not bigger than receive flow contribution of Richard Hamilton's, on which he mentioned that the pillar of his proof of Poincare curvature started. He noted saying about the Fields Medal that it was completely irrelevant for me. He told everybody understood if the proof is correct, then no other recognition is needed. In 2006, at the age of 40, he suddenly quit his professional job at Stiklov Institute. He was quoted saying that he resigned from mathematics world and do not want to practice it anymore. Perelman was quoted in the article The New Yorker saying that he is disappointed with the ethical standard of the field of mathematics, mentioned that he felt alienated by the mathematical society. Since then, he has avoided any kind of public appearance and ignored journalists and never met with any mathematical professor or discuss his After his disappearance from the field of mathematics at very young age, he was unemployed since then, but seemed to be live with his saving that he made during the early stage of his work in the United States. In 2014, he was spotted again in the native hometown St. Petersburg and to his found to live there with his mother. His friends nearby quoted that he was back then concentrating on violin and restarted on his violin relation which he quit during his childhood. Whether Perelman agree or not, his contribution is considered unparalleled in the field of modern mathematics, and he is considered one of the greatest minds of our modern time, along with Noam Chomsky. I am glad that I am able to introduce you to this underrated and unheard modern genius. If you have never heard of the Grigori Perelman before, well now you know now. Grigori Perelman, the unorthodox arrogant prince of modern mathematics. This Poincare conjecture stated that every simply connected closed three-manifold is homeomorphic to three-sphere. If our universe has the ability of simply connected three-dimensional diversity without border, then it means they have three-dimensional sphere which deal with the shape that exists in a four or more than other dimension. This conjecture paved a new way of another branch of mathematics that arises from the coordinate geometry as well as calculus, a branch of topology. Initially, Perelman has no interest in Poincare conjecture and do not want to solve it, but his meeting with the mathematician Richard Hamilton changed everything. Hamilton said he started looking for the solution for about 20 years but could not find one. Perelman became obsessed with the idea to solve the century old puzzle. After that, he started working on that problem. After solving the problem, Perelman published solution to Internet Archive. He published the solution without an explanation. The news ignited the whole scientific world. This means he did not need world recognition. Perelman only needed a solution of Poincare conjecture and he made it. After solving it geniusly, he decided never to do math again. Means he resigned from whole mathematic world. Then after he never do any mathematic problem. Perelman is currently jobless and now live with his mother. It also gave understanding that the world cleverest man did not need cash or glory, but he has main thing an understanding of the whole universe. He said, I have everything I want and I also know how to control the universe. Probably he believed the prize are unfair. Secondly, he considered to solving the Poincare conjecture no greater than that of Columbian University mathematician Richard Hamilton. Once he told Interfax, I do not like their decision. I considered them unjust. Fourth one, probably he is disappointed with ethical standard of the field of mathematics. He felt alienated by the mathematical society. And the last reason may be he do not want to display her pictures like animal in the world of zoo. By solving the century-old riddle, Perelman himself became a riddle. It took him a year to solve one of the math's greatest mystery. Once a Yuri Chinkel professor, the University of New York PhD, said, very often mathematicians do nothing else well because they burn out internally.